tumesepa jo, hatupepesuki sasa. Siku nenda, siku rudi. Mafunzo sasa twawapa, muborekeni uchumi. Shahada sasa twawapa, sukume wote uchumi. Bonyeza kompyuta hapa, dola tapata 10. Mafunzo kifanya hapa, fidia fungu la 10.
Tumeuasi ujinga, uzalisha usimanga.
Uchumi twafinyanga tukilonga.
Uvivu umepiga chenga, na taifa kulijenga.
Tutauza hadi Tonga, kisha turudi Masinga.
Dibre, tumeoka, ladha tamu kwa hakika. Dibre, tumeoka, mapato tapata hakika. Dibre, tumeoka, nafasi kazi hakika. Dibre, tumeoka, wa mitaani tafika. Dibre kubwa hakika, ni kubwa tu kama ziwa. Keki tamu hakika, tamu kuliko halwa. Wanunuzi wamefika, na furaha wamejawa. Tanuri sasa zunguka, ya mulika sawa sawa. Dibre House.
Thank you very much, asante sana. Our chief guest, the bakery where this street boy and girl operates, they decided now to provide some opportunity for the street boy to work in the bakery and improve his life and her life. Next we have the choir, CU choir. We endeavor to make sure that every student who comes to KMC must enroll with at least 2 clubs or societies. And this club is actually for spiritual nourishment. Tupige makofi tafadhali. Saints Equipping Center, also known as KMC CU. Karibuni. Just one song, kindly. Thank you very much.
Nimekuja kusema asante. Ora nimekuja kusema asante. Ora nimekuja kusema asante. Na nimekuja kusema asante. Kusema asante. Asante. Nimekuja kusema asante. Asante. Nimekuja kusema asante. Zishuke kama chomba zikuangukie, inapozidi kukuongoza usiaibike. Dunia ikikuchokoza, kumbuka Yesu anaona. Ukifili unaogopa, wacha kupigania. Kama siwe Baba, ningekuwa wapi leo? Kama siwe Baba, usingekuwa hapa leo. Naona niwe Baba, najua niwe Baba. Kama siwe, kama siwe, kama siwe Baba, singekuwa hapa leo. Naona niwe Baba. Baba ni zako, mamlaka yote na nguvu zote na mamlaka na nguvu zote na mamlaka.
Tuwapigie makofi tena, tuwapigie makofi tena. Asante, asante sana. Next, Madam Chief Guest, we have the spoken word. Spoken word has become the most popular poetry amongst Gen Zs and is doing pretty well. It was introduced in the Kenya National Drama Festival, and Professor Nabea, one of the talents and technical people at the Ministry of Education Drama and Film Festival. Thank you much for coming and joining us. It was introduced in 2019, and the first winner in the secondary category was none other than Mr. Robert Giotto of Hola Boys. When we went to Kibabii University, the boy was the best ever. And when he saw KIMC participate, he said, I want to go to KIMC and become a filmmaker. This young man came here and decided to undertake sound in film. He says he wants to say something through spoken word to you and the entire entourage. Robert Giotto, aka Prince Giotto, karibu sana.
Ready? So right, ladies and gentlemen, the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, Nairobi, class of 2024. Are you ready for this?
Falling down in worship to sing the song of ages to the Lamb. All who've gone before us and all who will believe, sing the song of ages to the Lamb. We'll sing the song of ages to the Lamb.
So it takes a whole community to raise a man and a woman, because education beyond the origin is a great equalizer in the condition of a man. So on behalf of the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, class of 2024, I want to say thank you for this one big community. The director, thank you for inspiring the students' body with your humility to see young people turning the world upside down. Board of Trustees, Chair of the Board, thank you for taking the campus to a position where we can grow and see the finding vision expanding. Faculty, thank you for constantly representing to us content that has challenged our mind. I'm fully persuaded that there's no any other institute that has faculty which is in love with their students as you all are. Without forgetting the deanery, the ICT department, the catering department headed by Madam Jessita. I want to say thank you for bringing to life this statement that every great dream begins with the dreamer.
Highest your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all. Your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all.
To the class of 2024, when Jesus was hanging on the cross, he said 3 words that forever will be reverberated in the sound waves of history. It is finished. So when he said those 3 words, it was a sign of victory, because the ground began to shake, stones began to split, and the veil of the curtain was torn in two, giving us access into the family of God. So there is power in finishing. But then, what's your graph when it comes to calculation and evaluation? What's your graph when it comes to networking and competition? Because from here we are free to the world. A world that is full of agitation, affiliation, calculation, and competition. A world where our plans don't give 100% prediction. A world where it's full of agitation, affiliation, calculation, and competition. But I believe we are from Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. We are destined to conquer the media industry.
Nations cry, holy, you are lifted high, holy, holy forever. And the angels cry, holy, all creation cry, holy, you are lifted high, holy, holy forever.
So then, who is Joto? Joto is an urban spoken word artist, hometown Kwale. Started poetry back then, 2016, under Compassion International. He became the first position for 3 consecutive years at Kenyatta University. 2019, became the pioneer of the spoken word at Kibabii University, and where I met my destiny connector, Mwalimu Buhere aka Amayoka, when I was leaving the stage. I performed at State House by then went to Uganda for the East African Festival. Then afterwards, whatever followed is history. I joined Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, and guess what? I became the chairperson for Powerhouse for 3 consecutive years. So Powerhouse A, Powerhouse A, Powerhouse A, Powerhouse A. And through that, I've performed at State House for 3 consecutive years as well. So, Father God, I pray that we bless the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication class of 2024 with your witness from Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, from the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication to go to the world. You bless the class of 2024. More greatness to the class of 2024. May we be able to break carcass as we leave this campus, not to go to Tarsus, but to live our dream life in this city, but to live to conquer the media industry. May God bless you so much. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Class of 2024. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It looks very nice when it comes from your very own. Congratulations, courtesy of Joto. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. And Madam, to close the entertainment schedule, we do have the cultural creative dance by the Powerhouse. And most of those graduating are the ones who brought 48 trophies. And if you feel you are touched, please, you can dance. Kwani iko nini, sio? Okay, dance. Dancers, please come on board. Quick enough. Bilha, BMW.
Nuri Musa Chausinjiri Watinya. Munarobi muno, Munarobi muno, Munarobi muno, Munarobi muno,
Tanga
mama. Bila kuyanzia. Bila kuyanzia. Kanyola ikosia nena. Kanyola ikosia nena. Oh, vyanzi baluya vyanzi. 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 Baluya no vyanzi vusebe. Baluya no vyanzi vusebe. Baluya no vyanzi vusebe. Baluya andi vusebe. Baluya no vyanzi vusebe. Baluya andi vusebe. Baluya no vyanzi vusebe.
Naam, tuwapige makofi. Thank you very much, Powerhouse, and of course, those who are graduating. And I've been told to remind you that you will also be alumni, even as you are undergrads. You will also be alumni. Now, our chief guest, Madam Waziri. Some of the guests that were invited and arrived to join you alongside the CEO of Kenya Institute of Mass Communication to witness this very important day of the lives of these young people. Kindly allow me to mention a few of them who have already arrived. I'm pleased to inform you, Madam Waziri, kwamba we have Professor Wendo Nabea. Professor Wendo Nabea is an expert in theater and film, and he is an adjudicator created by the Ministry of Education. And thank you very much for coming. Professor is a parent, and when he knew that indeed KMC is a powerhouse in this field of infotainment, he decided to give us one of his girls. That is Wendo. Makofi kwake. Alongside him, I have Mrs. Mumbi Wendo, lecturer at the Egerton University. Thank you very much for coming alongside. Sheikh Abdul Rahman Kutwa, Al-Huda Mosque. Thank you very much, sir. We have Iman Hassan Kilele, Al-Huda, who of course are our neighbors here, and that's where most of our students who profess the Islamic faith go to pray. We want to thank you very much for being great people for our children here at KMC. Also, we have Madam Susan Musau. Madam Susan Musau is the Deputy Center Manager at National Industrial Training Authority, Nairobi. She has come to represent the director, Karibu Sana. Thank you very much for joining us here. We also have Madam Evelyn Kedenje, Madam Evelyn Kedenje, coming from the Ministry of Information, Communications and Digital Economy. Thank you very much for joining us alongside the chief guests. We have Mr. Zuma J. Mr. Zuma J is the Sub-County Director of Education, Webuye West. He is also a parent. He is an expert in drama. And of course, he provided one of his children who was the best soloist this year. Tunasema asante sana. Alongside him, I have Miss Suma, the mama, Moi Bungoma. Thank you very much for coming with us. And Gwen Waswa, ICT Authority, popote ulipo, tunasema asante, asante sana. Some of the guests will be identified by our CEO when he comes to speak. At this point in time, allow me, Madam, to invite our CEO, Director, the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, to make his remarks and, of course, keep on with the program. Tupige makofi baba yetu. Asante sana. Thank you very much. You look like this because of him. Sumengara sana. Asante sana.
Our chief guest, Dr. Margaret Nyamura Ndungu, our principal secretary, Professor Edward Kishangani, the chairperson of KMC Council, Mr. Silas Jonyo, the council members of the KMC Council, the faculty, our distinguished alumni present here today, our parents and guardians who've given us a chance to prepare these young men and women for the various specializations in their career. And of course, our 2024 graduating class, good morning. Chief guest, before I make my brief remarks, I want to recognize alumni present here today, and we are privileged that on the council we also have our alumni. I'll give a chance to make just a very brief comments, then thereafter we proceed with the program. Madam Bevin Boge.
Thank you very much. Our chief guest, Dr. Margaret Ndungu, who is also our cabinet secretary in charge of the ICT and digital economy. Our PS, Professor Kisiangani, my chairman of the council, Mr. Silas Jonyo, my fellow council members, CEO, the management, and the students who are also the graduates at KMC. Good afternoon. Is it good morning? Good morning. Graduates, oye. Mpo. Mpo kabisa, eh? Today I'm a very happy person. I stand here to represent the alumni of KMC. 22 years ago, that is the year 2002, mgeni rasmi, I stood here graduating with a diploma in information. So today, I am here a proud lady that I'm seeing graduates here. I have seen my lecturers here. Professor, I've seen my lecturers here. I've seen Mr. Buhere, who was my drama teacher. And I'm glad I used to dance Isukuti. I was dancing when the Isukuti dancers were dancing here. I'm very happy. I've seen my teacher here, Mr. Njeru, who taught me photography. Mwalimu, I don't take you for granted. I've seen so many. Today, I'm very, very happy. Graduates, I want to speak to you today. That even as I speak to you, I didn't leave it at KIMC. I went further from KIMC. I moved. So don't think that this is the end of the road for you. It is not. Don't think that outside here, the industry is squeezed, and there are no jobs. Open your brains, open your minds, and be open to opportunities. Mgeni rasmi, hapa I was given a role to introduce alumni. The alumni are not here today. Is there any alumni who is here from KIMC? I haven't seen any alumni here at KIMC. But I am glad that today we have seen wonderful presentations here. I have seen students speak, wonderfully. I want to urge you students, as a member of the alumni of KIMC, to use these talents that we have as communicators to support the government agenda, the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. That is the agenda that we have to support. We have a government doing quite a lot in this country. We have seen the health sector. We have seen, we are not, we want to use alumni mpo, graduates mpo, graduates oye, graduates oye, graduates oye. You know, kusema ni ukweli, si ndio? Lazima tuambiane ukweli. So having said that, we have to do what is right. As members of the alumni, we know our role. We are their fees. Mgeni rasmi, we want the next time we are giving trophies here, we want to have an alumni trophy for a student who has performed very well in this institution. But above all,
mgeni rasmi, I want to believe that we are going to support the government in what it is doing, because we know the government is doing quite a lot. That I have to say without fear of contradiction. Wanafunzi mpo? Thank you very much, mgeni rasmi, and I thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, I think we are running behind schedule. Director Esther Kagiri, the chairperson for training committee of the council, just come and say hello to the graduates so that we run fast. The program is behind schedule.
Good morning, graduating class of 2024. Good morning again.
Good morning.
I have been given very few minutes and I'll take advantage of that. And I would like to request the graduating class, please stand up and turn to our parents, our husbands, our wives, our children. Hey, I speak with authority on the subject of husbands and wives because I know people who are graduating and they have husbands and wives. So stand up and just say thank you to them. Come on. All right. All right. The reason for requesting that you do that gesture is because, like Director Bevin, 20-something years ago, I graduated with a diploma, not from KMC, but from Daystar University. And in those 22 years or so, I came to realize that it's very easy to assume a lot of things about what the future holds for you. Yesterday, I came in incognito and met a few of the people who are graduating here. And I asked them, what is the one thing that scares you the most upon graduation? And out of the 6 people I spoke to, they told me the future. And I asked, what about the future? And they said, what it holds. Now, 22 years ago, like I said, I graduated with a diploma. And in those 22 years, I have been able to venture in a world of possibilities I never believed that could be an opportunity for me. If I was asked to define what my remarks today are about, or give it a definition, I would say daring possibilities. The possibilities out here are numerous, good people. And it is my prayer and hope that every one of us will take advantage of that. I am proud to also be standing here as an employer to one of my favorite colleagues, Sol Mulugis, Mama Diwajue, tuko hapa, right? Sol has been working with me for the last couple of years, and when I say the possibilities are endless, he sits there with a diploma today. I hired him before he graduated. So rest assured, good people, it is in your confidence and believing in yourself that you will be able to actualize any possibility that comes your way with whatever level of education that you have. God bless.